How many of you have heard about the law of sowing and reaping? An awesome Sunday morning, everyone. My name is Rani Atienza, and once again, I decided to grab my phone and take a video of myself because today I'd like to share to you this very powerful law, a law that came from the Bible, the law of sowing and reaping. The law of sowing and reaping simply says that you reap what you sow. Plain and simple, easy to understand. It's like taking a corn seed, planted it in a soil, water it with a little bit of sunshine. You live for a few weeks, say 3 weeks or a month, and you came back and you got a corn kernel. Not an apple. Not an apple, folks, because you planted corn seeds. Now, how does this apply to our lives? To our economics first. If you look at your bank account and you are not happy, you may want to look at the sowing that you did several years ago or few years ago. Have you invested in yourself? Have you upgraded yourself? Have you invested on a vehicle that will give you returns, that will give you profit? Or you just dispense your money buying things that are not so important, upgrading gadget instead of upgrading yourself? You gotta assess, because if you want to improve your economics, you got to do something today. You got to plant seeds today in order for you to harvest its fruits in the future. Take a look at your relationship. Are you happy with your current relationship? If you are not, you may want to retrace the planting, the sowing that you did few years ago, several years ago. Have you planted love? Have you planted trust? Have you planted faithfulness? Have you planted thoughtfulness? Or have you planted jealousy? Have you planted negative things that may ruin your relationship? You gotta know, because you can't expect to harvest positive things when you planted negative things in the past. Now, I'd like to share to you some of the aspects of this law based on Jim Rohn's lecture back in 1981. I heard this on an audio where Jim Rohn lectured in the US, and I found that there are several aspects of this law. Number one, the law is negative, which simply says if you sow negative things, if you sow bad things, you will reap bad and negative things. If you sow jealousy, if you sow envy, if you sow hatred, don't expect to harvest positive or the opposite of those things. Number two, the law is positive, which simply says that if you sow good and positive things, you will harvest good and positive things. Number three, you reap more than what you sow. Meaning, if you go in a field, planted a seed in a soil, you will reap not just a fruit, but plenty of fruits. If you sow love, you will reap lots of love. If you sow respect, you will reap lots of respect from other people. If you invested your money, you will harvest lots of money. If you take care of your investment, of course. Now, the number four aspect of this is that in life, sometimes we lose. It's like planting seeds, taking care of it, and then suddenly a storm came by and your crops were wiped out. Sometimes we lose in life. How does this apply to our lives? Sometimes we invest trust, we invest love, we help other people, but in return, something like they betrayed us, something like that. So why is that? Why is that happen? I don't really also know, but I guess that's how life works. Sometimes negative things happens in our lives. And then number 4, I mean the number 5 aspect of this law is that if you don't sow, you won't reap. You won't have a chance. If you don't plant a seed, you won't have a chance to harvest. Yes. So how does this apply to our lives? Again, if you want to improve your economics, you gotta sow. You gotta do the sowing now. If you want to improve your relationship, you got to do the sowing now. Alright, if you like this video or happen to learn something from this video, please hit the like button below or the heart button below and share it to your friends. Again, my name is Rani Atienza, telling you to run your race of life with passion and purpose. Thank you for watching. Namaste.